Hello everyone, my name is Rosie, and welcome back to Rosie's Rapid Record Reviews. Let's get right into it. Hello everyone. You might notice that there was no music over the dancing there, and it seems my audio went kaput like right after this in the recording. Something about it's just not good. So I'm gonna blame it on my beautiful singing in the last part, and we're just gonna run this like one of those like slop commentary YouTubers, and I'm just gonna like have me on the right side of the corner, just like going up and down while I talk about the music because the audio is all messed up. So we'll just go with that. So first off, as you know, we do the artworks on this channel, and this isn't my best work. I'll say that. I'd say you get a better look at it here, but like we're already doing that. And if you look on the left side of the screen, you will see the actual art, and the back of the screen is the actual art too. So we got Mahalception. Anyway, let me get into the album. I'm a big fan of how this sounds. Toro's music in general, I love how he kind of has these eras, like the same way Tyler does, where like for this one it's more like psychedelic rock type stuff, and in the new one he's like doing some Kenny Mason, Paris, Texas type shit. So I'm very excited to see where he goes next on his next album, but let's get into Mahal. It starts with The Medium with Unknown Mortal Orchestra, and this one, it's just kind of a tone setter for me. It gets you into the vibe of this psychedelic album that's in the blistering heat of the summer in Los Angeles, and it's just a good start. But the album really picks up with track 2, Goes By So Fast, which has this classic and light vocal performance from Toro. He has such a nice, calming voice, and I think it really fits on this one. And there's a nice saxophone and some trippy synth work in this one. It's a pretty great track. At this point, I'd like to appreciate the transitions on this album, because the one from Goes By So Fast into the next track is very nice. It just sounds like this radio station, you know, switching from channel to channel while you're in the car with Toro, and he's just sweating, and you're riding through the blistering sun of LA heat. I get this from like the short film he put out on YouTube that accompanies this album too, so maybe that's why I feel this way. But I think it just really adds to the theme of the record. After this, we get Magazine with Salami Rose Joe Lewis, and I think her vocals are the highlight of this track. Her vocals, along with the lyrics in this one, are really good. I like the way he paints the picture of just climate change wrecking the world, cutting down all these trees, and there's just fire everywhere. And sadly, since this album, I don't know if you heard about a little thing that happened in California in 2025, but it doesn't seem to be getting better. Anyway, on a way lighter note, we've got the next track, Postman, which is just a blast to listen to. That bass line is awesome. And Toro's vocals are great on here. It just sounds like some fucking kid waiting next to the post office, just stomping his feet around. Did I get a letter? Like, it's awesome. And I love the vocal chants he does on this. I can't exactly do them myself. Maybe I'll play a couple for you so you can get the idea. He takes such a simple thing like getting mail and bills and shit like that and turns it into the most fun track on the record. Next up, we have The Loop, which, believe it or not, is about being kept out of the loop, because Toro's a musician. He's always traveling around, going from city to city, and it's just kind of a nice track about being like, hey, I don't know what the hell is going on right now. I'm doing all this stuff. Clarity with Sophie Royer. And this one I really slept on when I used to listen to this album. I used to listen to this album a lot, and this one didn't click for me too much back then, but man, I love how trippy this one is. It's just got such a heavy vibe to it. The drums sound really nice. The pan flute is awesome. And the vocals, common thing on this album, the vocals are very good, especially Sophie Royer's here, which leads us into Foreplay, which is probably the one for me that fits the imagery of just dying out in the heat the most on here. It's got these synths that go in and out at the start of the track, and it's just Toro talking about, like, damn, it's hot as hell out here. The ice cream man gotta go away. But now we get to probably my favorite section on the whole record, which is just these last four, especially the next three, but these last four are all great. It starts with Deja Vu, which is just such an odd track. These guitar notes sound like they're almost reversed and they're super distorted. And Toro's vocals really fit over it somehow. I don't know how he does it, but he makes this track click. Sometimes it's hard to really explain what makes a track click for you other than it just clicks. And this is one of those moments. It's a great mix of trippy guitars and sweet and nice vocals from Toro. And then we get into Way Too Hot, which is just so fucking good. It starts with these detuned piano notes, and then it goes into some great singing, and it's really hard not to sing along with this one. It trades from Toro's verses into these guitar solos, and it's a highlight on the record for me. I also like his little woo at the end of the track, like he just got done playing a banger, which he did. Now, though, we get to the best track on the album, and it's just not a debate. It's Millennium with the Matson 2. This is just the best one. That groove is incredible. The synthesizers that pop up after the chorus, it's so good. It's like, that synth line is just as strong as any guitar line on this whole record. I love it, and Toro sounds so chipper and happy on this one, and the chorus, the one more. It's such a great delivery. I love this one. The Matson and Toro always end up cooking together, and this is probably my favorite track from the both of them. And overall, I feel like this album did what it was trying to do perfectly. As much as I like some songs on Whole Earth, I don't know if he nailed the rap rock aesthetic, but this one, he nailed it. Absolutely on the dot. I love most of the tracks on here, and even coming back to it after about a year of not listening, it's just as good as I remembered. Maybe even better. So if you haven't heard Mahal, go give it a listen. Toro's a great artist. He's always cooking something. And I hope you enjoyed the weird version of Rosie's Rapid Record Reviews. I'll see you in the next one, and R. I did the finger thing. You can't see, but I did it. I swear I did it.
Let's pretend we're floating